Every year I talk a big game about how I'm going to do a whole bunch of these, and I always either get too busy or forget or put too much on my plate. Can you relate as a teacher? But I have dedicated to at least doing one per month. One per month.
One per month.
Well, if it isn't Mr. One per month. I guess that was too ambitious. This is my 11th year in education, and every spring I feel as though it is the first time I have ever done anything in this job ever. Every year I'm surprised. Wow, the spring is really busy.
Boy, howdy, what happens? Every time the spring is really busy, there's so many tests, and everybody's cranky all the time.
Anyway, bet I'll make time to do this. And then you blink, and then all of a sudden, 3 months have gone by. So, welcome back to Teacher Advisory. And it's even been a month since I filmed this part. You can tell by the length of my hair. So, we're all over the place, but I hope that you enjoy this video. I'm just going to go over a couple of things. Let's get rid of this. That's too many halls. I do want to see if I can get some yearly feedback from you all about advisory. We're always trying to make it better. And the way that I try to do that is to use the feedback that I get from teachers in as real time as possible. So please look back at your experience with advisory. There's different questions about the videos and activities, as well as to put some topic ideas in for next year for student advisory or teacher advisory. Once again, I'm going to try to dedicate myself to doing many more of these next year. And so what are some topics that you or your colleagues would benefit from hearing about? I also am considering starting an advisory steering committee for next year made up of both students and staff who are interested in having more direct influence in the lessons and activities for advisory. The idea is still young, but it would be low demand, all right? So I'm not going to take up too much of your time if you choose to participate. I just want to gauge some interest. So if you're interested in participating, it's not a binding thing, but just let me know if you'd be interested in contributing to advisory in a more direct way. So thank you in advance for filling that out. Next, here's me from the past to talk about summer PD. If you are interested in getting any sort of PD hours over the summer, there's lots of opportunity to do so. I'm going to add this link in my email as well, but you can also find it, as I did, by Googling Dallas ISD Summer Professional Development. They have released the catalog, and you can look through it on this page. There's a whole guide to what they're offering this summer. Let's watch this video below to learn about Summer Learning Flex Days and how to register.
Teachers,
Yes?
you shape the future.
Yes, we do.
You inspire, mentor, innovate, and prepare students for a changing world.
Well, we're doing our best.
Now, it's time to invest in you.
Aw.
Summer learning is back, and so are Flex Days. Complete 14 hours of eligible training June 1st through June 30th, and you'll earn Flex Days on October 12th, 2026, and November 3rd, 2026.
Now we're talking. That's right, Flex Days. You can not go to work on these days if you do the 14 hours of eligible training in June. So I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it.
Whenever October 12th and November 3rd comes around, you're like,
Wait a minute, why are all my friends drinking margaritas and I have to go to work?
it's because you didn't listen during teacher advisory.
Academic Services is offering engaging, high-impact professional learning designed to support your growth and success.
Yeah, we'll see about
The
that.
Flex Day Sessions, a 2-day, 14-hour learning series, will guide you through the first 9 weeks of instruction. To explore offerings and register for sessions, visit dallasisd.org/PDL and click on the Summer Learning site banner. On the Summer Learning webpage, you will find the Summer Learning catalog with a full list of training opportunities. Select the catalog to scroll to your grade level and content offerings. Be sure to attend both a Flex Day 1 and a Flex Day 2 session to complete all 14 qualifying hours. Note the location of your sessions, as they will be held at various sites throughout the district. Click Register here to request your selections in Cornerstone. Once a session is requested, you will see a pop-up confirming your enrollment. To see the sessions you're enrolled in, hover over Learning on the navigation bar at the top and click on View Your Transcript. There you will see your scheduled sessions. Go back to the Summer Learning catalog to repeat this process to enroll in more options. If a course is full, please select an alternate training day, as there is no waiting list. Remember to bring a fully charged laptop to participate in your session. We're ready to empower teachers this summer with meaningful and engaging learning experiences. Let's make this a season of growth, discovery, and inspiration.
Sounds good. So you're going to want to go to dallasisd.org/PDL to sign up for your sessions, I would suggest doing so sooner than later because they're probably going to fill right up and you may not get the time slot that you want. So hop to it. No rest for the weary. Just kidding. There is rest. We're going to talk about that in a minute. In addition to the summer PD, I want to encourage you to do something that I am encouraging myself to do this year, which is to get the first 9 weeks of the fall planned as much as you can right now. I know our energy levels are low. I know that we are just looking forward to summer if you're like me, and doing extra work right now sounds crazy, but I really do think that you can set yourself up for success if you have in your mind freshly how this year went and how you want to change next year. I think now is the best time to make those plans. The more carefully you lay out your first 9 weeks plan right now, the less stressful it will be in the fall. Get your procedures laid out. Get your first day completely ready. Get as much as you can planned down to the specific activity. That way, when we come back in the fall, all there is to do is make little tweaks, and you're not nearly as stressed out as you would be otherwise. And speaking of planning, me from the past is going to come back and talk to you about summer. And my personal focus for today is an encouragement for you to start now in planning your summer. Again, this may not be a reminder for everybody. Some of you are much more type A than I am and have everything laid out and know exactly what's happening every week of the summer. Some of you are maybe more like me where you're just so desperate to get to summer, get to the beach or get to the couch or whatever you're getting to. Maybe for some of us, it's more akin to this, where you go into your crypt and you don't come out until August.
I will see you at the summer PD opportunity, and I am looking very much forward to the flex days in the fall.
I'm very excited to relax. I'm very excited to have some rest and recuperation. I know you probably are too, but I have a hard time planning leisure things. I have a hard time planning out my summers. I always have trouble keeping in mind how long the summer actually is. And because of that, it can feel, especially towards the end of July,
Like time is slipping through my fingers like grains of sand.
and so I want to be very practical and not just having the entire summer be unstructured. And so I'm going to be looking at my calendar this year and thinking about exactly when I want to be chilling, maybe at the house, maybe I'm going somewhere, when I want to do those flex days so those don't sneak up on me, when to do my second job, which statistically I think over 70% of us probably have. I myself will be dashing to some doors with some food. Very excited about it.
Very excited about it.
But I do not want the time to slip by and make me feel as though I didn't get any sort of proper rest. And so this is just my encouragement to all of you folks that are like me and are just looking forward to getting back into the crypt. Maybe this year we be a little bit more intentional and plan out exactly when we want to relax and making sure that we have enough time to do the things that we want to do and also recuperate for next year. And that is all from me for now. Thank you for watching. If you are watching this,
2 days before we let out.
don't forget to fill out that feedback form for advisory. If you have any questions or suggestions, you can always let me know. If you're leaving us after this year, thank you so much for being here with us while you were here, and I wish you the best in your next adventure. And if you're returning with us, I hope that you guys get a great rest this summer and are ready to continue working and building something great together as we continue to try to make this place the best place that we can. Until next time, be good to yourself and others, and I will see you real soon.